This video will be entitled The Beatitudes Breakdown, okay? Because I know on one of my previous videos, a lot of people, especially out there in the Israelite community, is probably heated talking about some, what? Love your enemies? What? We supposed to love Esau too? What? Oh, this house nigga. I can hear it right now. Coon, Uncle Tom. I can hear it right now. I can hear it right now. So I just wanted to go ahead and go down with these Beatitudes because you ever heard that anyone said, well, your attitude dictates how people respond to you, okay? And it's true. Your attitude does dictate how people respond to you in a lot of cases, especially with the Most High. To clear up those things with the, so what, we went into slavery? We went into slavery because we was being disobedient to the Most High. Wouldn't it be smart to be obedient to the T as close as we can to stop that from happening? Yeah, makes sense, don't it? So what? To clarify that, we got what we deserved from the Most High. It was divine judgment. So if we mad at Esau, isn't that anger really directed at the Most High? Because Esau was only doing what the Most High commissioned him to do, okay? His blessing was to be a skillful hunter, okay? That was the blessing that came down when he came crying to Isaac. Oh, bless me too, Father, even me. He gave him that blessing. You will be a skillful hunter, So in wisdom, the Most High allowed us to go into slavery under Esau's rule. I mean, that's how mad we made him. Can we please stop making our Father, our Heavenly Father, upset so that this can stop happening? So let's get into the Beatitudes so we can know the attitudes to be. Okay? Since we are human beings, let's be these attitudes. Okay, I'm going to start in Matthew chapter 5. Just to show you, I'm reading out of the Bible. I'm reading out of the New King James Version. Okay, so that everybody can get an understanding in these common language words, because I don't want anybody to get caught up on thee, thou, though. But if you want to go to the King James Version, more power to you. I use the King James Version too. But when I want clarity, I pull out as many versions as I can to get clarity, even if it's just on a single word. And I might go into the blue letter, might have to go into the ancient Hebrew and the Greek and the Aramaic, and just to get clarity, because this is very, very important. It's very, very important what we commissioned to do. So let's get into these Beatitudes. And seeing the multitudes, he went up on a mountain, and when he was seated, his disciples came to him. Then he opened his mouth and taught them, saying, Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are those who mourn, for they shall be comforted. Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth. Okay, y'all out there making them Edomites have poor spirits. I mean, I see the videos. Edomite Caucasian woman cries when she learns her judgment. How do you really know that she's going to get that exact judgment? Okay? Because Esau is a male. You see what I'm saying? I mean, come on. Are you really blessing him? Because you putting him in poor spirit. Is that your intention? Or is it your intention to, ventilate and, harm them with the spiritual sword, as you say? I'm hearing that a lot out there in the Israelite community. Come on now, we got to get this down packed. I'm not getting on y'all in judgment. I'm just trying to clarify that there are false teachers out there. So those of y'all who see this video, maybe this can wake you up to those false teachers. What is it? Apostle Tahar, Gabar, okay? What did they do? Left Lahab, okay? Left High Priest Ariah, okay? So why would you want your camp to be broken up when they get some light? Because that's all that's going to do. Somebody's going to come out there and shine some light from these scriptures, and they're going to wake up a little further, and they're going to pull a Apostle Tahar on Apostle Tahar and Apostle Gabar, okay? Because they're going to look at you like Lahab, okay? They're going to look at you as High Priest Ariah, okay? So let's get this right. Now, Yahawashi, who the world calls Jesus, he said in verse 38 of chapter 5, you have heard that it was said, an eye for an eye, a tooth and a tooth for a tooth. Come on now, y'all, eye for an eye. It's our turn now. We got next. Oh, we banging on Esau. Come on, I seen the videos. It was funny, I gotta admit. Come on, y'all. We gotta be better than that. Let's up our game. Let's shine some more light to where it's to the point where somebody is looking foolish for, persecuting you. You see what I'm saying? You got to shine more light than the next man. Everybody's not going to want to do this, okay? Everybody's going to be like, man, I just can't do it. I can't love Esau. I'm sorry. I'm not loving Esau, okay? Come on, man. Who did Yahawashi say your brothers was? Those who do the will of my Father who art in heaven is my brother, my sister. See, that's who our family is. So if we can get an Edomite to obey the Beatitudes to the T, okay? You teaching it and you doing it, Yahawashi said you'll be called the greatest in the kingdom of heaven. Now, I'm not saying that that's going to happen. It might be possible, it might not be, but with God, all things are possible. Let it be his will, okay? Let it be his will. So, no eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth, getting them back, harsh words, come on. But I tell you not to resist an evil person, but whoever slaps you on the right cheek, turn the other to him also. If anyone wants to sue you and take away your tunic, don't y'all wear tunics out there? GMS. Let him have your cloak also, is what the Lord Yahawashi said. And whoever compels you to go 1 mile, go with him too. So when they kicking you off them campsites, you can't be right here. The business is calling me. The cops coming in. Okay, and y'all sitting there arguing with the cops. No, by the law, it says we can be this many feet away from the door. If he tell you to get 12 feet away from that door, go 24 feet. Okay, and say Barakatah, officer. Bless him. Okay, that's shining more light. That's outshining the next Hebrew Israelite that does not want to do what Yahawashi is saying. Right here. See? Look at that. He's saying it. I can hold it up to you just to prove to you, but y'all know that this is here. How come y'all not preaching this in camp? I did it. I had a crowd around me wanting to hear the Beatitudes. I'm telling you, I'm by myself out there in Denver. I wild out in Denver too, because Denver is a hard one to preach to. So I got to admit, I did wild out on them and ventilate some frustration. And I apologize. I apologize, Barakatah, everybody in Denver who might have heard that, okay? Because at that time, I was still coming out of a lot of darkness. And I apologize, Barakatah. He says, if anyone wants to sue you and take away your tunic, let him have your cloak also. So basically, hey, just be like, this is above pettiness now. We got to raise our maturity level up to a high degree. And whoever compels you to go 1 mile, go with him too. Give to him who asks you, and from him who wants to borrow from you, do not turn away. Don't turn him away. Now here we go in verse 43 of chapter 5. You have heard that it was said, you shall love your neighbor and hate your enemy. But I say to you, love your enemies. Bless those who curse you. Do good to those who hate you, and pray for those who spitefully use and persecute you. Okay? So now, we got, but I say to you. Oh, what's this? But I say to you. Where did he get this authority to say, I say to you, when the Most High said in the Old Testament law, hey, eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. Right? Right? Now y'all see where we going with this? He said, you have heard that it was said, you shall love your neighbor and hate your enemy. But I say to you, love your enemies. Bless those who curse you. Why is he saying, but I say to you, against something that the Most High said? Well, if you go to the last video, what was the Most High's last words? to Peter when he was speaking, when talking about, let's build this tabernacle, one for Elijah, one for Moses. See, he interjected right there at the transfiguration on the mount. He said, this is my beloved son, whom I am well pleased with. Hear him. So this is what we got to listen to him. The Most High said it. Yahawashi even said it. Let's go to that part right here when Yahawashi said that. We're going to go to chapter 7, verses 24 of Matthew. It says, therefore, whoever hears these sayings of mine and does them, I will liken him to a wise man who built his house on the rock. And the rain descended, the floods came, and the winds blew and beat on that house, and it did not fall, for it was founded on the rock. But everyone who hears these sayings of mine and does not do them will be like a foolish man who built his house on the sand. And the rain descended, the floods came, and the winds blew and beat on that house, and it fell. And great was its fall. See? And how did the crowd react? Let's keep on reading verse 28. And so it was, when Jesus had ended these sayings, that the people were astonished at his teaching, for he taught them as one having authority, and not as the scribes. See? The whole crowd was astonished. He said, oh. So if y'all get astonished at my videos, well, maybe that's the spirit of Yahawashi. You see that? You see that? Now, I'm not coming against y'all. I'm not the enemy. Trust me. Okay? I'm not your enemy. If I didn't care, I wouldn't chastise you. Yahawashi said through the Spirit, we basically, if we acting through the Spirit, Yahawashi said, those who I love, I chasten and rebuke. So if I didn't care, I wouldn't be saying nothing. Now, I'm not trying to give an open rebuke. I'm not trying to chastise you. I'm just saying, listen, these are some things to be aware of, brothers. Come on, this is serious. I don't want anybody to lose their salvation. The Heavenly Father don't desire anybody to be destroyed. It's written in the scriptures. So can we just bag off a little bit, okay? Of course, Esau gonna get his judgment. It's written right here in Obadiah. Okay, we know. It's written in Obadiah. It's written all through the scriptures that the nation who persecutes us, the Heavenly Father is going to deal with them. He's going to bring judgment on them. So let the Heavenly Father do that. You mean to tell me he got myriads and myriads and myriads of angels? But you got to take it upon yourself to say you want blood from Esau, and we going to do this to you in the kingdom, and we going to do that to you. When we go to the Old Testament, he say you should not vex the foreigner that is in your gates. See, if he keeping these commandments, and he trying to be, living up to Yahawashi's laws too, hey, give him a chance. Esau too, okay? Esau and Esau's woman, okay? Two, give him a chance. It's all going to be the Heavenly Father's will. What's going to be is going to be his will. So if Esau can do it, it's going to show. If Esau can't do it, it's going to show. But in the meantime, don't have Esau saying, we putting y'all on a southern poverty law center terrorist list. Don't have Esau doing that. You falling for the funny trap. Come on now. Esau is a skillful hunter. If you think you're going to be an out-skillful hunter than Esau, you can't out-skillful hunter than Esau. Not when the Most High done said it through the Spirit, through Isaac. Okay, you're not going to beat Esau with no weapons. Okay, you're not going to freaking beat Esau being a skillful hunter. So why would you eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth, Esau? Our weapons are not carnal. Okay, we got spiritual weapons. Keep using this spiritual sword. The angels will take care of the rest. It's a lot of stuff going on that y'all don't know because y'all don't see. So stop getting emotional. Let the angels take care of it. You know who supports me? Them chariots. Okay? I seen them. They come to my aid. Call it what you want. But I seen chariots. And I got proof the chariots come to my aid. So let them angels do their job. Esau gonna manifest who he gonna be. The wicked gonna manifest who they gonna be. You do your job. You love your enemies. That's what Yahawashi said.